Tuckered tonsils. One day, Dragon woke up in a wonderful mood. He felt so good, he wanted to sing all day long.
Good morning, sun. Good morning, sun. Good morning to you. Good morning, sun. Good morning to you.
He sang in his bath.
La 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 la, my tub. It's all wet inside with bubbles too.
He sang while cleaning his house.
Beautiful day.
And he sang while doing his dinner dishes.
And putting them away. Oh, it's been a beautiful day.
He sang so much, his voice got sore.
Ooh. Oh dear, I'd better stop and go to bed.
But before heading upstairs,
Ooh.
he thought about the 3 things he wanted to remember to ask his friends the next day.
1, I need to ask Beaver to fix my refrigerator. It's not cold enough anymore.
That was thing number 1. He needed to ask Ostrich if she had any bananas in her store. That was thing number 2, because he was all out of bananas.
And I need to ask Alligator if he'd like to play I Spy.
That was thing number 3.
I know I can remember all that when I wake up.
He wasn't even going to leave himself a note as a reminder.
Ask Beaver to fix my fridge. Ask Ostrich about bananas. Ask Alligator if he'd like to play I Spy.
The next morning, when Dragon woke up, he was very happy because he remembered what he was going to ask his friends.
I need to...
Dragon had lost his voice. That can happen when you've been using your voice too much, and Dragon had been singing a lot lately. Dragon knew when you lose your voice, you just have to quietly wait until your throat feels better. But not being able to use your voice can make asking your friends things very, very tricky. Show and show. Dragon had practiced his singing so much that when he woke up the next morning, he'd lost his voice. Dragon needed to ask Beaver to fix his refrigerator. He figured he could make Beaver understand what he needed some other way.
It's you. Why didn't you say something, Dragon? Huh? Oh, you lost your voice, huh? Well, why didn't you say so? Okay, what can I do for you?
Dragon tried to show Beaver that his refrigerator needed fixing. He pretended he was reaching inside his fridge and pulling out something that was not cold enough.
Oh. You're a bit chilly, huh? And you want to borrow my sweater? Sure, yeah. Might not fit, though.
Dragon tried again. This time, Beaver guessed that Dragon was inviting him to a party with lots of dancing.
No? Oh, okay, we'll try it again. Sure to get it this time. Yeah.
So, Dragon tried to show Beaver one last time that his refrigerator needed fixing.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Your back is itchy and you need me to give it a little scratch. Can do.
That wasn't at all what Dragon was trying to tell Beaver, but he always enjoyed a good back scratch. His refrigerator still needed to be fixed, but he decided he simply wouldn't buy any food that needed to stay cold, at least until he got his voice back. Banana appeal. Dragon woke up to discover he'd lost his voice, and he was having a tricky time making himself understood. He tried to ask Beaver to fix his refrigerator, but ended up getting a back scratch. Then, Dragon needed to ask Ostrich if she had any bananas in her store, because he was all out of bananas. Dragon tried calling Ostrich, but when she answered, "Hello," was all he could say.
What? Who is... Ostrich. Hello, Ostrich.
Dragon? Is that you? Dragon?
Ostrich. Hello? Hello?
Dragon realized that it's very hard to talk on the phone when all you can say is...
Dragon.
He would have to go to Ostrich's store.
Hello?
Ostrich, meanwhile, was worried. Why would Dragon call her to say nothing but gack?
Oh, my! Dragon must need to be rescued! I'm a superhero to the rescue!
So, when Dragon got to Ostrich's store, she wasn't there.
Dragon?
And when Ostrich got to Dragon's house, he wasn't there.
Oh, he must have gone to my store so I could rescue him there.
Since Ostrich wasn't there to help him, Dragon decided to look for bananas on his own.
Superhero to the rescue! Oh, there you are, Dragon. Oh, you need my help because you ate a whole bunch of fruit and now you have a tummy ache.
Ostrich was going to rescue Dragon from his tummy ache. Ostrich insisted that Dragon stay nice and still, and his tummy ache would soon go away. Dragon didn't have a tummy ache, of course, but he always enjoyed a nice nap. He'd try to explain that all he needed was some bananas a little later. It goes without saying. Dragon had lost his voice, which made it very tricky to ask Beaver to fix his refrigerator and to let Ostrich know he needed some more bananas. And now, Dragon wanted to ask his friend Alligator to play a game of I Spy. Dragon loved playing I Spy.
Hey, little blue dude. You lost your voice? Oh, probably from singing too much, little blue dude. But you want to play I Spy anyway? Oh, great!
Alligator went first.
Okay, I spy with my little eye something the color, red.
Ooh.
Hey, that's right. Okay, like, your turn. You spy with your little eye something...
Dragon had spied something blue. But how could he tell Alligator that?
Your tummy? You spy your tummy? Oh, you spy what's in your tummy. Well, that could be anything, you know, the way you eat, I mean. You spy something round, no? Soft? Sweet? Funny, tickly? Comfy.
Dragon was surprised how tricky it could be to make someone understand you without talking. He decided he'd go home and wait until he got his voice back so he and Alligator could play together.
I give up. Hey, you want to play tag instead? All right.
Alligator didn't understand that Dragon was going to go home.
Ooh, I'll get you. I'll get you. You're it.
So the two friends played tag for the rest of the afternoon. Everything worked out just fine, even if it was by accident. Mind your manners.
Hello, Dragon. Hello.
One day, Mailmouse dropped by Dragon's house. She was carrying a nice big cabbage she'd grown in her garden.
It's for you.
Dragon loved cabbage.
Ooh, thank you, Mailmouse.
He loved cabbage so much, he ate it right then and there.
I'm glad that you like cabbage so much.
Whoops, sorry.
You need to learn some proper manners.
Manners?
Yes, the polite way to behave.
Dragon was a little confused. After all, he'd thanked Mailmouse for the cabbage before eating it.
You didn't wash your hands before eating. You ate with your mouth wide open, making lots of glurpy, slurpy sounds. And finally, after you finished eating, you burped without saying, "Excuse me."
And that's bad?
Well, yes.
Dragon was happy to take lessons from Mailmouse. He liked learning new things, such as saying "excuse me" after a burp.
Oh, he doesn't have good manners, they're gonna say.
Excuse me. Excuse me again. Woohoo! I just learned new manners. I just learned new manners.
Dragon was very happy that he'd just shown Mailmouse what a fast learner he was. Table manners. Mailmouse had decided it was time for Dragon to learn some proper manners. The two would have lunch, and Mailmouse would tell Dragon whenever he did something wrong.
It's lunchtime!
You don't have to shout it's lunchtime when your lunch guest is standing right next to you.
But if I don't shout it's lunchtime, how will my stomach know?
Oh, Dragon, don't worry. Your stomach will figure it out soon enough. Now, the first thing you should do before lunch is wash your hands. Here we go. Your turn.
Dragon wondered why he had to wash his hands. But he wanted to be good at manners.
Now do I eat?
No.
How?
Next, you properly set the table. Put out nice clean napkins and make sure your guest is comfortable.
Now do I eat?
Yes.
Oh.
On a plate, please. Thank you. And some milk?
Oh.
Oh! In a glass, please.
Now, can we eat?
Yes. Bon appetit. Oh, no. You have to take small bites and chew slowly and carefully with your mouth closed, please. Watch me. Much better.
Banquo.
No. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Oh.
Male Mouse was very happy. Dragon had learned some important lessons. But there were still so many lessons to come. The ABCs of your P's and Q's. Male Mouse was trying to teach Dragon manners. Dragon was very happy to try the proper way to do things, but he still had a lot to learn. Male Mouse explained that it was proper manners to wait at the table
Until your guest has finished eating.
Okay.
So, Dragon waited for Male Mouse to finish eating. Dragon waited a long time for Male Mouse, but it seemed as if Male Mouse would never be finished.
Oh.
Dragon really had to sneeze, but he'd been trying not to since he had a feeling it would involve manners he hadn't learned yet. Finally, lunch was over.
Thank you, Dragon. That was delicious. Now, why don't you...
Wow!
First of all, you should always cover your mouth when you sneeze.
Sorry.
Dragon knew there'd be something.
And now I say bless you or Gesundheit.
Dragon thought that was very nice. Male Mouse then, very properly, offered Dragon a tissue.
Thank you.
Male Mouse decided they'd spent enough time on sneezing and should work on something else.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dragon learned how to hold a door open while someone passes through.
Thank you. Thank you, Dragon.
Male Mouse was happy. Dragon was a very good student. Dragon was pleased too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He was becoming very well-mannered. Dainty dining. Male Mouse had been teaching Dragon all about manners. He learned how to eat properly, how to be nice to others, and many other important things everyone should know. Male Mouse wanted all Dragon's friends to see how well-mannered he'd become. So she invited them to Dragon's house for dinner.
Hey, thanks for inviting us, little blue dude.
Here I come to the rescue. To the celebration. Are we celebrating something special?
Dragon has been working very hard to learn proper manners, and I wanted you all to see how well he's done.
Beaver agreed that proper manners were very important.
Nah, you don't want folks to think you don't know which end of a fork to use. No, take it from me. Yeah. So, shall we dine? It's dinner time! Okie dokie. It's dinner time!
It's dinner time!
It's dinner time! Dinner time!
A skitty!
Dinner time! Yeah. Dinner time! Dinner time! Looking good.
Hey, whoa, well, better wrap some fruit before this is all gone.
Oh, boy. Hey, I hope you got more milk, yeah? Hey, everyone, watch this. Hey, way to go.
Nice work.
Male Mouse was amazed. Alligator, Beaver, and Ostrich had even worse manners than Dragon.
Whoa, that was good.
Dragon had a good idea.
I'll teach our friends all the new manners I learned from you, Male Mouse.
Please do.
Dragon was very excited to show his friends what he'd learned. But in all the excitement, he got a little mixed up.
First, I wash my napkin. Then, when somebody burps, I say, bless you.
Yeah, bless you. That's good.
And then, I don't try to talk until I've finished eating because it's very rude to talk with your mouth full. Oh, yeah, that's good manners, all right.
Dragon's friends had never seen such good manners before. They weren't exactly the manners Male Mouse had taught Dragon, but they were a good start, she decided.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Say ah. One day, Alligator came over to play with Dragon.
Hello, Alligator.
Hey, little blue doob.
Yeah.
And Dragon noticed something.
Ooh, you've got the sniffles.
I've got a bit of a cold, but it's not so bad.
Sniffled Alligator. Dragon, who'd just been reading all about going to the doctor, decided he would take care of Alligator.
I know just what to do.
First, Dragon got Alligator to wait a while.
Huh? Oh, cool.
I'm Dr. Dragon, and I'm going to take a look at you.
One very important thing Dragon had learned about doctors is they ask you to go, ah. So he asked Alligator to go, Then they look in your eyes and ears using special instruments. Dragon didn't have any special instruments, so he used his magnifying glass to peer through.
Well, everything looks good. Now I'll take your temperature. Seems fine to me.
Good. What's next?
Dragon gently tapped Alligator's knee, just like a doctor would. Finally, he listened to Alligator's heart. It was happily ba-boomp, ba-boomp, ba-boomping away. Now Dr. Dragon had it all figured out. He knew exactly what was the matter with Alligator.
You have the sniffles.
And then he gave Alligator a lollipop. Dragon decided he really liked being a doctor, and And Alligator decided he really liked going to the doctor, too. House call. Alligator was feeling just a bit yucky, so Dragon decided he should visit Dr. Dragon. Dr. Dragon looked him over, decided he had a case of the sniffles, and gave him a lollipop. Dragon took Alligator home, tucked him into bed, and made sure he had lots of pillows.
Here's a nice glass of water and plenty of comic books to keep you company.
Thank you, Dragon.
Dr. Dragon then headed back home. As he arrived home, he got a call from his friend Ostrich, who'd heard he was being a doctor today. She thought she might be coming down with the sniffles too, so Dragon hurried over to check her out.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Dr. Dragon was excited. This was his very first house call. He got Ostrich to say "ah."
Well, everything looks very good in here and here.
He took her temperature. Then he did that tapping thing that doctors always seem to do.
Oops, sorry. That seems very healthy.
And finally, he listened to her heart,
Oh, I woke up and I didn't feel very good.
which was very hard to do, since Ostrich wasn't being very quiet.
I've figured out what's wrong with you, Ostrich. You have the sniffles, too.
He then gave Ostrich her lollipop, which Ostrich was very happy to receive. Dragon liked being a doctor. His patients always seemed so happy to hear they had the sniffles. A symphony of sniffles. Alligator and Ostrich were feeling a bit yucky, and Dr. Dragon told them they had the sniffles. He gave them each a lollipop and made sure they were nice and comfy.
All you have to do is rest and read your comic books, and soon you'll feel good as new.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Dragon.
Then Alligator called.
Hello?
Hey, Blue Dube. I was hoping you were there. I could really use some more tissues.
Dragon was happy to help. Dragon dropped off the box of tissues and was all ready to head home. But then Alligator's phone rang.
Hello?
It was Beaver, who'd heard that Dragon was being a doctor today.
I was wondering if you could make the house call. Yeah. I'm feeling kind of drippy, if you know what I mean. Beaver, I think you have the sniffles too. And? Oh, yes. And here's your lollipop. Oh, yeah. And help me get settled into my chair, huh?
Dr. Dragon got Beaver all nicely snuggled in when Ostrich called.
Hello?
Ostrich needed to have her pillow fluffed up.
Thank you, Dr. Dragon.
But then
Hello?
Alligator needed Dr. Dragon's attention.
Hey, Blue Dube. Could you get me some more water?
Dragon had no idea that being a doctor was so much work.
Oh, and, do you think I could maybe have another lollipop?
Or that patients could be so demanding. Impatient patients. Alligator, ostrich, and beaver had come down with the sniffles, and Dr. Dragon was trying to take care of them all. Ostrich liked to have her pillow just right.
Thank you, Dr. Dragon.
Alligator liked to have lots and lots of water.
Thank you, Dragon.
And Beaver just liked lots and lots of attention when he had the sniffles.
If you could move me a little closer to the phone, I'd be much obliged.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
Beaver then decided his table needed to be moved closer, too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Oh, and maybe move the lamp just a little. Yeah.
But it was hard to move all the things Beaver decided he wanted moved when Alligator and Ostrich needed attention, too. So Dragon decided the best idea was to quickly move everything next to Beaver's chair.
Thank you, Dragon. Now, if you don't mind, back scratch would be awful nice. Dragon? Hello?
Dragon liked being the doctor and taking care of his friends. But all this hurrying back and forth and tucking and drink fetching and moving things was making him very, very tired.
Thank you, Dragon.
Mail Mouse asked him why he looked so weary.
Why are you running back and forth, Dragon?
Dragon explained that he'd been running around all day looking after his friends.
I'm getting very worn out, and sometimes I get confused and tuck in a drink and tell a story to a pillow and... Oh.
Well, why don't you just put everyone in the same place?
Oh, yeah, great idea.
So Alligator, Ostrich, and Beaver all came to Dragon's house, and Dr. Dragon made sure they were all nicely tucked in and had plenty to drink and lots of things to read. And then Mail Mouse took a good look at Dragon.
Say,
Because all that hurrying about had tired Dragon out, and he thought maybe now he was getting the sniffles. But mostly, he just wanted a lollipop, too. He'd been a very good doctor all day long, and he deserved it. On a roll. One day, Dragon was visiting Beaver when Mail Mouse arrived with his mail.
Beaver, you have too many things lying around. You need to tidy up.
Beaver didn't like the idea of tidying up.
Sounds like a lot of work. Oh, yeah.
Dragon and I will help you. Right, Dragon?
Oh, I'd be happy to help. Well, okay. Guess it couldn't hurt to do a bit of tidying. Okay.
So, Beaver, Dragon, and Mail Mouse got to work.
You should only keep the things you use. Do you use these little sticks?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Well, why don't you put them in a pile right there?
Okay.
Beaver picked up all the medium sticks and the large sticks.
Use these sticks all the time, too, yeah? Very useful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, can I. Yeah.
Now, all the sticks were in a nice, tidy pile. Dragon, meanwhile, found a big old tire.
Do you ever use this?
Beaver never used the old tire, but he thought someday for sure he would, if he could ever think of a way.
Till then, I'll toss it in the pile.
Beaver's yard was much tidier now, except for the big pile of sticks with the tire on top. But it was a start. Then the tire slid off the pile. Dragon tried to catch it, but the tire rolled this way and that way. Dragon was having lots and lots of fun chasing the tire.
Oh, hey now.
Finally, the tire wobbled to a stop.
Beaver, you don't have to wonder how you can use this old tire anymore. It makes a great toy.
Beaver thought that was a great idea.
Yeah? Why don't you just play with that tire until I figure out what else I can use it for, yeah?
That way, Dragon could have lots of fun, and Beaver wouldn't have quite so big a pile of junk in the middle of his yard. A tiring tire. A big old tire had rolled off Beaver's junk pile, and while Dragon was chasing it, he realized what a fun toy an old tire could be. First, he rolled the tire around the neighborhood. He rolled the tire next to him for a while, and then he pushed the tire way out in front of him. Beaver was very happy to let Dragon use his old tire. He was glad Dragon was having fun with it, and it meant Beaver wouldn't have to try to get it back on top of his junk pile just yet.
Oh, a lot of work lifting up tires. Oh, yeah.
After pushing his tire around for a while, Dragon decided to share his new toy with Alligator.
Hey, little blue dude, what's with the tire?
It's my new toy. You want to try?
Oh,
So Alligator and Dragon rolled the tire back and forth. It was great fun. Then, Alligator had an idea.
Tires are made of rubber, so, wouldn't this make a great bouncy thing?
Bouncy thing?
Yeah, like this.
Alligator was right. It did make a great bouncy thing. Now it was Dragon's turn to try. Dragon started to bounce. And bounce. And bounce. Dragon bounced until he was too tuckered to bounce anymore.
You were bouncing.
And too dizzy to stand.
Whoa.
Not only was his tire a great toy, but it made a great seat to rest on, too. Getting the hang of it,
Yeah.
Dragon had been using Beaver's old tire as a great new toy. He'd made up all sorts of fun and clever ways to play with the tire, rolling it and bouncing on it. Then, Dragon had another idea.
If we had some rope, we could make a tire swing.
Whoa. Tripping.
Except Dragon didn't have any rope.
Oh, well, I'll look over here and see.
I've got some string.
But string wouldn't be strong enough to hold up a tire.
Oh.
Alligator didn't even have any string. He did have some old socks he could tie together.
But that doesn't seem like it'll be strong enough to hold up a tire.
Dragon and Alligator asked Beaver to make a trade. A piece of string and some tied together old socks for a piece of rope.
Never know when I might need a piece of string and some tied together old socks. Okay. Yeah. Can do. Yeah.
Hey, whoa,
Thank you.
Hey.
Now Dragon and Alligator just had to figure out how to tie the rope to the branch.
Whoa.
The branch was too high. Then Mail Mouse came by.
Why not just throw the rope over the branch? While hanging on to one end?
Whoa. Smart mouse.
Bye.
Now they had the rope in place. They quickly tied the ends of the rope to the tire, making a very strong and very safe knot. And their swing was all ready to go.
Wow.
They had lots and lots of fun on their tire swing. And it turns out Beaver could use some string and tied together old socks, so everything worked out just fine. A roller's new roll. Dragon had been playing with Beaver's old tire. He rolled it,
Right.
bounced on it, and even made a swing from it. Next, Dragon and Alligator used the tire as a soccer goal.
Oof. Hey!
When they were too tired to play soccer, Dragon used the tire as a drum.
Whoa, that's funny.
Dragon had lots of fun using the tire as a toy, but it was still Beaver's tire, and he knew Beaver could use it for important Beaver things. Beaver was pretty sure he could use the tire, but he wasn't exactly sure how just yet.
Guess we'll just put it back on the pile for now.
Except there wasn't a pile anymore. All the sticks that had been carefully tidied up were scattered about again. Then Dragon had a great idea.
I know how you can use your tire.
The tire was exactly what Beaver needed to keep all his sticks in one place.
You're a very clever dragon. Yeah.
And even though Dragon had lots of fun using the tire as a toy, he wasn't too sad to be giving it up.
Oh, yeah.
He'd just found something else he could have lots and lots of fun with. Do not open until... One day, Mail Mouse had a very special delivery for Dragon.
Oh, it must be a birthday present. Thank you.
Dragon couldn't wait to open the package. His birthday was 2 sleeps away.
No. No, you have to wait.
Huh?
It says right here, do not open until your birthday.
Dragon wasn't sure he could wait 2 more sleeps.
Do not open until your birthday. Huh?
Mail Mouse had an idea.
I'll take the package away and bring it back on your birthday. Then you won't be tempted to peek.
No, I promise.
Oh.
I won't open the package until my birthday.
Okay, as you wish.
Dragon decided he'd better put the package somewhere out of the way. So he put it in his closet and closed the door.
There. Now that I can't see it, I won't think about it.
But now that he couldn't see the package anymore, he worried he might forget it was there. He might forget to open it on his birthday. And if he forgot to open it on his birthday,
I'd have to wait until my next birthday to open it.
and his next birthday would be a lot more than just 2 sleeps away. Dragon just couldn't take a chance like that. He'd better keep the package with him at all times. So when his birthday finally arrived, he'd know exactly where his present was. He was a very clever dragon. What could it be? Dragon had received a package in the mail that said, "Do not open until your birthday." He decided to keep the package with him until then. But Dragon found it very hard to do his chores because the wagon was always getting stuck on things. So Dragon placed the package in a corner. That way, he could keep an eye on it, and he wouldn't forget where he'd put it when it came time to open it. His birthday was 2 sleeps away.
And I'm not even a tiny bit sleepy yet.
Dragon decided he would go outside so he wouldn't think about the package so much. But everywhere he looked, there was something that reminded him he had a birthday present inside the house waiting to be opened.
I wonder if it's some plants for my garden. Or maybe it's a new ball.
Dragon realized he couldn't spend any more time outside. It made him think about his birthday too much. Dragon really wanted to know what was inside the package. He tried sniffing the package to see if it smelled like anything, but all it smelled like was wrapping paper. He lifted the package to see if it felt heavy or light. It felt somewhere in between. He tried shaking the package to see if he could hear anything inside.
Nope, don't hear a thing. I'm too busy, Cat.
He searched for a little tear in the wrapping paper so he could peek through it and accidentally see what was inside. But it was very, very well wrapped.
I guess I'll just have to wait until it's my birthday to find out what's in there.
Birthdays can seem very, very far away when you just sit there and stare at your present all day.
Phew.
The Guessing Game. Dragon had received a package in the mail with a drawing on it that said, "Do not open until your birthday." But he really wanted to know what was inside. That night, Dragon put the package next to him in case it made any unusual noises in the middle of the night that would help him figure out what was in there.
Good night, surprise birthday package.
But the next morning, Dragon wasn't any closer to guessing what was inside the package, because the package had been very quiet all night long. Then, he had a really good idea.
The package is this big.
Dragon hurried off to Ostrich's store.
Hello, Ostrich.
Hello, Dragon. Is there something you're looking for, Dragon?
No, thank you, Ostrich.
But there actually was something he was looking for. He was looking for an empty space in Ostrich's store that was about the same size as the package. That would mean someone had come in and bought whatever used to be in that space to give to him as a present. And then Dragon would know what his present was. But he couldn't find an empty space that was the same size as his package. So he decided to simply ask.
Ostrich, did someone come in and buy something about this big and put it in a package and address it to me?
In fact, somebody has.
And what is it?
It's a surprise.
What kind of surprise?
Oh, the kind you get when you open a package. On your birthday.
Open sesame. Dragon's birthday package said, "Do not open until your birthday." And he hadn't opened it because it wasn't his birthday yet. But that didn't mean he wasn't trying to guess what was inside. Dragon asked Alligator if he could guess what was under the wrapping paper.
I know. It's something you're not supposed to see till your birthday.
Dragon then asked Beaver.
Difficult to say what's inside.
Yeah.
Could be one thing.
Yeah.
Could be two things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something for you, I reckon. Yeah.
I know it's for me, but I want to know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Can't help you there.
Nope.
After a long day of trying to guess what was in the package, Dragon went to bed. As soon as tomorrow arrived, he'd finally be able to open it.
Cat, do you think it's tomorrow yet? Are you sleeping, Cat? Good night, package.
Dragon finally fell asleep.
It's morning. It's my birthday.
Dragon was very excited. He could finally open his present.
Oh, but it's not as much fun to open a present when you're all alone.
Dragon decided he'd wait until his friends came over for his birthday party and open his present then.
Happy birthday, little blue dude.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Finally, after such a long wait, Dragon could open the package that said, "Do not open until your birthday."
Wow.
Are you
ready?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Balloons. And birthday party hats.
Oh, wow!
One for each of us.
Now Dragon knew why it said, "Do not open until your birthday" on the package. He was very glad he had waited. Winners and losers. One day, Dragon and Alligator were playing checkers.
I move my piece here.
Okay, so I move my piece here, taking yours. Then I take this one and this one. Oh, and this one.
Alligator jumped every last one of Dragon's checker pieces.
Whoa, sorry, little blue dude. Guess I win again.
Alligator had won the last 3 checker games, and Dragon had to admit it wasn't fun losing that many games in a row. So next, Dragon and Alligator played Beanbag in the Bucket.
Hey! Whoa.
Looks like I win beanbag in the bucket again.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
This time, Dragon won all the games. And Alligator wasn't having any fun. The 2 friends decided to have a burping contest.
Okay, stand back. Excuse me.
Hang on to your ears, little blue dude. Whoa. Pardon me. Well, looks like...
I know. You won the burping contest.
Dragon realized that the problem with playing games is that there's always a winner and a loser. And it's no fun being the winner if your friend is sad that he's the loser.
We should try to find a game we can play where there's no winners or losers.
Alligator thought that was a great idea.
Except, isn't whoever finds the game that doesn't have winners or losers first the winner?
A win-lose situation. Dragon and Alligator had been playing games all afternoon, each winning some and losing some. So Dragon decided he wanted to find a game where there were no winners or losers.
How about tag? There isn't a winner or a loser in tag, is there?
Hey, all right. You're it. Oh, try and get me. All right. Unless you're it and you can't catch me, then I'm like kind of the winner, sort of, aren't I?
It seemed every game they thought of had a winner and a loser. Arm wrestling, a hopping race,
Whoa! Whoa!
hula hooping,
Hey, little blue dude.
basketball,
Hey, whoa, well, excuse me.
then Dragon had an idea.
What if we play a game, but we don't do the part where one of us wins or loses?
Like how?
What if we play soccer, but don't try to score?
All right.
Except Dragon accidentally scored a goal, and that made him the winner.
Ooh, easy.
Then Alligator had an idea.
Like, what if we don't kick the ball at all? Then we don't have to worry about it ever going past us. Huh? All right. Oh.
By not kicking the ball, there was no chance either one would score a goal and accidentally be the winner. It was a game without a winner or a loser. But it wasn't a very fun game. And games are supposed to be fun. Dragon decided he would just have to invent a game that was fun, but couldn't be won or lost. That would be a very unusual game indeed. Game for a game. After playing lots of games, winning some and losing some, Dragon decided he was going to invent a game that had no winners or losers. Dragon started out by thinking about the games he liked playing with Alligator and how he could change them. Dragon liked games with cards.
I have 3 piggies.
And I've got, like, 2 cows and a chicken. Oh, I guess you win.
What if this time it doesn't matter which cards we have?
Great.
I have 3 cards.
Ooh.
And you have 3 cards.
There was no winner or loser this time, but the game didn't quite seem as much fun. Dragon really liked playing checkers. But this time, he decided he and Alligator could move any piece, anywhere, at any time.
Oh, there's one.
But that didn't really make much sense. Dragon liked games where he and his friends chased each other. It was kind of fun for a little while. But then they got tired of just chasing each other around for no reason. The two wondered why the new games weren't as much fun to play. And then Dragon realized.
Games need rules. Let's invent a game that has lots and lots of rules.
Hey, the more rules, the better, right, little blue dude? Ouch.
So that's what Dragon and Alligator decided to do. They were going to go to Alligator's and invent a game that had so many rules, they'd be too busy following the rules to know whether they were winning or losing.
Hey!
Fools for rules. Dragon and Alligator were looking for a game that didn't have a winner or a loser, and decided to invent a game that had so many rules you wouldn't know if you were winning or losing. After lots and lots of time spent making up the rules for their new game, Dragon and Alligator were finally ready to play.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, like 4.
Dragon thought the game should be named after the two friends.
Ooh, we should call it Dralligator.
So, all set to play the first ever game of Dralligator? Ready, set, like, go!
Dralligator was a very silly game with an awful lot of rules.
Whoa, I got a goat, so you have to blow the horn.
Then, Dragon took his first move on the checkerboard, which meant that Alligator had to take the soccer ball for a ride.
Whoa, whoa.
And because Alligator had just taken the ball for a ride, that meant that Dragon now had to chase Alligator for 5 steps, and then Alligator had to chase Dragon for 6 steps.
Ooh, I'll get you, I'll get you.
Beaver and Mailmouse were passing by and stopped to watch the two friends.
Ooh, it's a cow. That means you have to kick the ball 2 times.
Beaver and Mailmouse had no idea what Dragon and Alligator were doing.
Are you playing checkers? Or cards? Or soccer? Or tag?
And we're playing a new game called Dralligator.
Oh.
Well, who's winning?
Nobody. It's a game that you can't win, and you can't lose either.
Beaver and Mailmouse thought Dralligator sounded like a great idea for a game.
Yeah. Oh, boy, kinda.
Yeah. First the cards, yeah. And then the bongos. And then, gotta jump 3 times. Yeah. Not one.
And they were so busy trying to follow the silly rules,
My age, not that interested in jumping 4 times.
This is a great game. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they didn't care that the game had no ending. Well, because it was a game with no winners or losers, Dralligator never really ended. So the 4 played and played and played and played. Where, oh where, one day, Dragon was finished playing with his soccer ball and wondered where to put it.
Ooh. I'll put it behind the sofa.
Dragon thought maybe behind the sofa wasn't the best place to put a ball.
Ooh.
So he put the ball on a shelf in the kitchen. Then he realized a shelf wasn't the best place to put a ball either. The very best place was in a closet. So that's where he put it.
There. It's safely put away until the next time I need it.
A few days later, Dragon decided he wanted to play with his ball again.
Now, where did I put it? Oh, that's right. I decided to put it behind the sofa.
But the ball wasn't there. Then Dragon remembered. He decided to put the ball on a shelf in the kitchen. But the ball wasn't on the shelf either. Where had he put his soccer ball? Then he remembered. He decided the best place to put his ball was in the closet.
Oh, there you are.
Yoo-hoo!
Dragon realized
It's a lot of fun finally finding something when you've been looking all over for it. Oh, I should make everything in my house harder to find.
a hidden talent. It had taken Dragon a bit of time to find his soccer ball, and he'd had lots of fun hunting for it.
There you are.
So he decided to make everything in his house harder to find. Dragon hid lots and lots of things. He hid his favorite book under the sofa, his badminton racket in the plant, and his ball behind the broom. He hid his noisemaker in the refrigerator, his hat in the cookie jar, and his favorite spoon in Cat's bed. He hid things anywhere a thing could be hidden.
Oh, now whenever I need something, I'll have to look all over for it.
Dragon suddenly felt a bit hungry
Ooh.
and decided to have a snack. He'd need his favorite fork.
I wonder where I hid it. Whoops, it's not in the plant. Ooh.
But he did find his badminton racket and decided he would play a game after his snack. Once he found his fork, that is. His fork wasn't behind the broom, but his ball was. And since he was going outside to play, he decided he should take his ball with him too. The fork wasn't hidden in the kitchen, but Dragon did find his noisemaker, hat and spoon, and decided they'd all come in handy later. Soon, Dragon had found every single thing he'd hidden. Everything except the fork.
Where could it be?
Then he remembered. It was in the kitchen drawer where he always kept it.
No wonder I couldn't find it. I forgot to hide it.
A treasure map. Dragon had discovered that it was great fun looking for something and then finally finding it. He tried hiding lots and lots of things in his house. He hid so many things. No matter where he looked, he always found something. Dragon was looking in his yard to see what surprises he'd hidden there. When Mail Mouse arrived.
Hello! What are you looking for, Dragon?
I'm looking for something that might be hidden.
Oh, it's like you're on a treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt?
Uh-huh.
Mail Mouse explained.
Someone hides something special, the treasure, of course,
Ooh.
and then they draw a map that leads others to the treasure. It's lots of fun.
Would you draw me a treasure map that will lead me to a treasure?
Here it is. Now, all you have to do is follow the little footprints on the map, and they will lead you to the best treasure you could ever find. Your treasure.
Yoo-hoo!
Goodbye.
Oh, thank you, Mail Mouse.
He was very excited. He was about to go looking for something he knew had been hidden just for him. All he had to do was follow the footprints on the map, and they would lead him there. He was about to hurry off on his treasure hunt when he suddenly realized.
Ooh, what if it's buried treasure? Now I'm ready.
Then he realized.
Oh. What if it's too heavy to carry? Now I'm ready. Ooh.
Then he realized.
What if the treasure's too big to fit in my house?
Dragon decided he'd deal with that problem if and when it came up.
Ooh. Off we go, in search of treasure. Well, I'll look over here and see.
Mail Mouse wasn't making the treasure easy to find. And that was going to make finally finding it very exciting. Dragon measures his treasure. Looking for things was great fun, and now Dragon was looking for something Mail Mouse had hidden just for him. All he had to do was follow the treasure map Mail Mouse had drawn for him. The map took Dragon past Alligator's house.
zigging and zagging like that, huh?
I'm following a treasure map.
Awesome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ooh, wonder what kind of treasure he'll find.
Dragon followed the little footprints on the map to Beaver's house.
Whoa there! Hey, gotta keep an eye on the road, young fella.
Sorry.
Dragon apologized for bumping into Beaver and then explained.
I've got a treasure map.
Yeah, well, don't think it's hidden here, no. Says go that way now.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe I should go get my shovel. Yeah.
Soon, the map led Dragon to Ostrich's store.
Sorry.
Dragon apologized for bumping into Ostrich and then explained that he had a treasure map.
Oh, looking for treasure. Well, I hope you find it. Oh, I can't wait to see what it is.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, oh boy, can I. I'm almost there.
Male Mouse's treasure map had led Dragon right back to Dragon's house.
Hello.
Dragon was a little mixed up.
Huh? Am I supposed to be here?
You followed the map just right.
Whoa!
What have you got there, Dragon?
Have you found it yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure there's no treasure here. I already looked.
Look again.
Oh, yeah.
And then Dragon realized his friends were the treasure.
You're all my treasures.
Whoa! I've never been a treasure before.
I'm happy to be whatever you need me to be.
Good work, Dragon.
Male Mouse's map had led him to the best ever treasure for Dragon indeed.
Beautiful necklace.